Hey guys, Cam here from today's iPhone.com with another episode of News Bite, which means it must be Wednesday. A few important pieces of news. One of them was that I kind of realised that with the name News Bite, it implied that the video should be short, and then I realised last week's video was about 10 minutes long, so I'm going to try and keep these well below 5 minutes, hopefully 3 or 4 minutes if I can. So I put less news in, the more important and more interesting stuff has been chosen, and the less important stuff and less of me waffling, hopefully, which, as you can tell, is not going very well so far. The first major bit of news is that Apple yesterday sent out invites to the October 22nd event that's going to be taking place at the Yerba Buena Center in San Francisco. It'll kick off at the usual time of 10 AM Pacific, which in Eastern time is 1 PM, in Britain that's 6 PM, and then work out the rest of your time zones from there. When I post the live blog online, I'll make sure all the time zones are there for the major cities across the world. Now, if you're wondering what to expect, what we're expecting is to see an iPad 5 with an iPad mini-like design, an iPad mini maybe second generation, probably with a Retina display and a slightly thicker shell to accommodate the larger battery. That's it for major product launches. There might be some new MacBooks. Apple will of course reintroduce us to Mavericks, which we haven't really seen anything of since June when they initially introduced it to us. And also maybe a concrete release date on the Mac Pro, which is the dustbin shaped new power computer that they've come up with. Really looking forward to seeing that in more detail. Obviously it'll be hideously expensive and I won't be able to buy one, but still it's one of those pieces of machinery that kind of makes sure we know that Apple still knows how to innovate and design pretty awesome products. The second piece of major news, BlackBerry's CMO said that BBM is coming within the next few days to iOS and Android. Now, of course, it was supposed to launch last month, and it did for a little while, and then they pulled it, and only a few people got to see it, and now we've kind of been wandering around with no BBM for quite some time. Now, this was yesterday, and he said within the next few days, so if it's not here by the end of this week, then I'm guessing that he really doesn't know what he's talking about. What it will essentially allow you to do, it'll give you like a BlackBerry pin. You'll be able to send them messages for free, pictures, videos, voice notes, all that kind of stuff, but you'll be able to do it from your iPhone. And what it will mean is finally, let's hope, people stop using WhatsApp, because that is the hideousest app ever. Is hideousest even a word? Hideousist. Hideousist. It's a real word. I'm putting it in the dictionary. And last but not least, a leak kind of sprung up online showing what claimed to be a gold iPad 5 shell. Most of us noticed that the colour was really off. It wasn't just the colour of the shell, it was the colour of everything around the shell, as particularly the business card. If that was supposed to be white, which business cards normally are. So Josh Lewinson on Twitter posted an image of the gold iPad, but with white balance set correctly, and what it turns out to be is space grey. So it's not a gold iPad, and we don't know if we're going to see a gold iPad. We don't know if there's going to be Touch ID on the new iPads, but we hope they are available with those options, but who knows. As always, stay tuned to today's iPhone.com. There's a ton more news that we cover that you won't get to see in these videos, so please feel free, go over to today's iPhone.com. I normally tweet out links to everything anyway. I'm at TIP_Cam. If you want to follow me or ask me any questions, please feel free, and I will see you again next time. To the pip! And that, children, is what they call scat.